It's amazing that you are going to be having the headquarters of the UN, but you are not going to control the UN. You don't even have a seat on the Security Council of the UN.
The UN is moving its 3 big offices to Kenya from New York by the year 2026. They include UNICEF, UNFPA, and UN Women. Reportedly, this is as a result of cost cutting on operations. Kenya already hosts UNEP and UN Habitat. This move will make Nairobi join New York, Geneva, and Vienna as one of the few cities worldwide hosting multiple UN headquarters. Is this a good move on our part as Kenyans and as Africans? I speak with the great elder himself, Pan-Africanist Maponga, Joshua.
It's amazing that you are going to be having the headquarters of the UN, but you are not going to control the UN. You don't even have a seat on the Security Council of the UN. So what are the benefits of having the headquarters of the UN in your country, yet you don't even have control and power over the same institution? And why are they coming here? Because New York is too expensive. So they want to come here and get cheap things. And when they come here, when the UN comes here, please cut this piece of the video and keep it, because you're going to need it for a very, very long time. When the UN comes to Kenya, it comes with all the rubbish that it has. And one of the biggest rubbish are the United Nations Human Rights Charters, with all the garbage and gibberish that you have been struggling with from New York. Kenya will be a gay capital. Kenya will be a lesbian capital.
Yeah.
You are going to be the forerunners of implementing the United Nations charters, from contraception to human and gay rights, to everything else that has been offending us, to IMF, to World Bank, to loans that Africans can't pay. And immediately you begin to think in that direction. We actually don't need United Nations here when Africa Union is not even functioning. For what? And if we are going to have the United Nations here in the backdrop of the ICC, then we need to make sure that we use these institutions for the reason that they must be used, to get justice for our people. The Mau Mau, the Maji Maji, the Chimrengas, Mkonto Wesizwe, the heads of Namibia, the bodies of Congo, the human rights breakages of Somalia, the refugees of Ethiopia and Eritrea, the hunger, starvation, the GMOs, genetically modified foods, all these things that have been causing Africa stress. So are you sure, yes, Kenya, that you want to house the very snake in your house that has been biting you all along? When all these wars were being fought in Africa, tell me one single thing that United Nations has done. These are the brothers of the same colonizers who were oppressing us. So can I ask you the question, why are you coming here? You abuse me and then you want to come and have your house in my house? To protect me from who? To protect me from who? From yourself. You are the abuser. Now come and stay in my house. To protect me from yourself. And I think you as young people, if the Gen Zs were alive in Kenya, I would actually challenge you to say, stand up. Stand up and be counted.
I saw you in your video. You said that, when it comes to diplomacy, when it comes to things like this, it's all about leverage. You give me this and I give you this. But it seems like with this UN thing, we are just on the giving end. We are never on the receiving end. Why are we not in the Security Council? And you said all those things. Why are we not having veto power in the UN now that you want to set up your headquarters here in Kenya? And
you cannot have a Security Council seat because you don't have nuclear weapons. You don't have nuclear weapons. Number one, you are not united. Number three, you are not a threat to anybody. There's nothing you can do as Africans that threatens global politics. So you are a non-entity. You are not a subject for conversation. You are an object of observation. We will tell you what we want you to do. When world leaders meet to discuss the security of the world, Africa must not be there.
Yeah.
So we have organizations that are not here to profit us, but to milk the resources of the country. And it is made easy when the government does not put policies in place that address the real problem. Between me and you young men, you're going to be hearing this loud and clear. Every African country that is deemed to be developing offers the best opportunity for entrepreneurship to solve those very problems that we have. Those are business opportunities. But when education does not give us the right tools to solve our problems, then our education becomes passports of escaping our own economies and going west. So our education is destroying us, because when we finish school, we are part of the problem now of the unemployed. But you went to school to study. What were you studying? And you come back with no solutions, and you add more problems to the government. We need institutions that would equip the young people with tools, solutions, funding, projects, group them together. We have a problem in Kenya. What is it? It's a problem of roads. Okay, engineers come here, set up a conglomerate. How are you going to solve this problem in the future? People discuss, people work. By the time they finish school, they are working on the project. They have water problem, solve that problem. Food security issues, work on that problem. We have solutions coming out of our institutions. Not I hereby apply for a job. I hereby. I work under pressure. I'm a team player.
Yeah.
So the problems are still here. The problems are still here. The students are here. The teachers are here. But the three of them have never sat in one room to say, okay, how can we solve this problem in Djibouti, in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, in South Africa? We have a problem. What can we do to solve it? Then you spend your 4 years studying solutions, not studying Hitler when he was born, memorizing dates of when was the war of Napoleon. What do you do with that? And they say you have failed because you can't remember the date when Napoleon was born. Then you fail. Is that education? You come back from school with a head full of birthdays of Hitler. Then you are educated because you know the birthdays. Tell me, what will you solve with Hitler's birthday? What problem can you solve in Africa?